good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening to wherever you are. I am going to do another round of drawing from prompts from my prompt book here. Get this out of the way. And oops, I didn't get my phone. There's always something I didn't set up. Okay, that's just 1 second, folks. Let me get this all set up. Okay. I think we are all set up. Move this up a little bit. All right, let's start this. Wow, your favorite cartoon. That's the first prompt I opened to. That's terrible. I mean, how are you going to pick a favorite? I'll pick a favorite cartoon. Which I can't think of right now. Huh, let me mull that one over and look at something else here. Blah, blah, blah. What do we got here? Old pocket watch. All right, let's do that. Let's start with old pocket watch. I don't know where this is going, but I'm going to just see where we end up here. I feel like I'm drawing this in sort of a reverse order than I normally do. Normally I start with the eyes, the face, but I guess because of the prompt was pocket watch, I needed to start there. Interesting here. Hello, Nyakuza. Sup? Glad you're here. Oh yes, I like this fellow's wavy hair. And his sort of messed up teeth. Bit of a character, this guy. Not sure what his story is exactly, but I kind of digging how this already turned out. All right. here. The pen I'm using is what I normally use most of the time, although I will say the nib's getting pretty low on it. Micron 02. It's generally my go-to for most things these days. It's just thin enough and yet just thick enough that it satisfies most of the stuff I'm trying to draw. Oh, you know what? There's no lapels on this jacket. And that just feels a little weird. There we go, that's a little better. Oh, hello, greetings from Vienna, Austria. I've been to Vienna, beautiful city. A long time ago, but yeah, loved it. And Bill, the cat, I don't know if I can fit a beard on there at this point. I think that pocket watch is going to just stay a normal old pocket watch. Good suggestion, though. Okay, there you go. First drawing out of the way. Pleased with that. That works. Yeah, I'm enjoying the hair and stash. It worked out. Sometimes it doesn't work out. That time I think it worked out. Alright, this prompt is great white shark teeth. Great white shark teeth, but not necessarily the shark. Okay. Give them great white shark eyes as well. Occurred to me, but okay, so we're going to do the setting. Maybe they're at a sushi restaurant at the bar. Really? Danix, the audio is better today? Interesting. I mean, I did change the placement towards the end of the last session, but anyway, sorry. Always obsessing over this audio. But I'm glad to hear it. A little bit quiet, Max Elwood? Alright, well, I'm trying my best. I've still not quite got this nailed, and maybe I just need a different mic. But I have yet figure out a different mic I can use, so we're stuck with this for now, and I apologize if it's too quiet. It may just be me not talking loud enough. No, I've never heard of shocks. Shocks? Like as in a Boston accent, Bill the cat? Shocks? I don't know. Oh wow, that's cool. Nice to hear that zero tactility. Yes, those were fun illustrations to do, those wizards. I still enjoy drawing a wizard. Sorry, I'm gonna fill in the restaurant vibe here. Whoop. Perspective, eh? Alright, that turned out to be a really weird drawing. I'm going to add some tones to this just to, I don't know, amplify it a little bit. Welcome, Panda Laddie. Cool, cool. Sorry if I'm not talking much today, just I've only got a little bit of time to do this, and I'm trying to stay really focused on the drawing part, so hopefully that'll suffice. But if people have questions or anything you want to ask me, go ahead. I'll try to answer them as I draw here. Oh, cool. Thanks, Bill the Cat. Anything that spreads the word on this, I am appreciative of. Okay, I'm going to stick with that for Great White Shark Teeth. Pretty happy with that. Let's see. Some of these prompts are kind of lame, dude. But whatever, I guess you can't. They're not lame, it's just I don't feel like drawing them. At some point I'm going to have to draw them because I'm going to run out of prompts in this book. But I still got quite a ways to go. Let's see, crow's nest on a pirate ship. Let's try that. I'm pretty sure you all know the obvious place I'm going to go with this, but maybe not. True, right? It's the journey anyway, folks. It's not the result. It's not the end game you want, it's the journey. That's what you should be enjoying in all things. All right, yep, it's good enough there. Let's, where'd my pencil go? Oh, it's right there. Get it? They're crows in a crow's nest. Man, the cleverness never stops, right? Pencil comes out of the way. Color in this flag a little. Okay, I can live with that, although, you know what, I'm going to throw a little bit of sky. I think that'll help accentuate that they are up high. Just a little suggestion of blue. And that way you know they're just way up there. Up in the crow's nest, because they're crows on a pirate ship. That works. For me, anyway. Going back to the front of the book, let's see, what do we got here? Looking through a keyhole, that's a interesting, weird one. Random. Why not? making me think of Coraline. Not that they looked through keyholes so much, but they were definitely always looking through doorways or passageways of some sort. Doorknob's mounted a little low on the door, but you know. And maybe that's why they're looking through this door, because it's weird. I mean, I do Pandalati on a lot of occasions when I'm coming up with concepts or ideas for myself. In this particular case, if you're asking about what I'm doing here right now, no, this is a pre-printed prompt book, meaning it's a book full of just drawing prompts, and it was something I got gifted to me long ago, and I thought I'd make use of it live on Twitch. So it's just got suggestions of stuff to draw, and that's what I'm doing. It's a quick, easy way for me to just warm up drawing during the day, and hopefully it provides some level of entertainment for others. But I will say that when I am working on stories or ideas for comics or animation, yeah, a lot of times I will write it down or just do a little doodle to remind myself exactly what the idea is, and then at a later point dig into it and really flesh it out. Because I find the older I get, the more I forget the awesome ideas I have at times. And I can't remember them, even though they seemed so awesome, I somehow cannot recall them. And that's a bummer. Especially when you're left with the feeling that it was an awesome idea, but you can't remember exactly what it was. Yeah, this seriously is the Oompa Loompa door. It's so low. Hello, Momont. Welcome. Lots of first-time folks today. This is great. I thought this drawing was pretty clunky at first, and it is, but I'm kind of liking it now. Just playing with the shading, I guess, the tones. It's increasing the appeal for me for some reason. Yeah, I like that one. Okay, this is just going to be a short session, everybody. I don't know if I said that up front, but I think I have time to do maybe one more drawing. One more, maybe two more. We'll see. Let me flip through. No. There's a lion. I don't know. Here's football. Sports one. Let's do sports one. Football now. Okay. American football, I guess, is what came to mind. So I apologize to my European audiences here. Yeah, there's a lot of weird prompts. Bill the Cat. A lot of weird ones, which, you know, will make it interesting, I suppose, but really strange. Like, really? Hello, Blind Frog. Well, again, lots of new people. Love it. Welcome aboard. What's the story behind you drawing for Puzzle Agent? Well, Puzzle Agent was a concept I came up with long ago. Gosh, how do I describe this succinctly? Back, 12 years ago? Sort of at the height of me doing animated shorts on YouTube. Boy, sorry, I'm focusing on this drawing right now. It's getting really weird. I proposed doing a Professor Layton style game with Telltale Games, which was a company run, and I'd worked at Telltale for a short stint in its beginnings. But it was a company operated and run by some very close friends of mine that I'd worked with previously at LucasArts. And I pitched the idea of a puzzle agent game, a very Professor Layton-esque puzzle game, but in the weird world of Puzzle Agent. And they thought it was an awesome idea. And so, I was given the opportunity to sort of design the game, design the art style. Honestly, I proposed what the game mechanic could be, and they ran with that and threw a lot of really talented people on that project, which I'm forever grateful for. And Puzzle Agent came out of that. Oh, thanks, Max Elwood. Yeah, I very much enjoyed doing those animated shorts. Maybe someday I'll return to that, but I don't know. YouTube changed so much, and my life changed a lot. Just different things, and finding ways to sort of pay the bills and keep the lights on. Spending crazy amounts of time making animated shorts just wasn't working financially or creatively for me for quite some time, and I haven't quite found my way to get back to that. But maybe someday. I do enjoy it. I mean, I do work in animation professionally as a storyboard artist these days, and I find a lot of my time gets spent there. But I'm always appreciative of the people that enjoyed my cartoons back in the day. I would love to make more games, but again, it's always just finding the right time and combination of circumstance to get more of them done. And that so far hasn't quite happened yet. It's always more complicated than you want it to be. But I'm certainly not opposed to making more Puzzle Agent games. We'll see. Time will tell. All right, there's my football drawing. I thought I was going to color it, but you know what? I'm going to leave it uncolored. Let me just make a little differentiate between the two things. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, you know what? I said I'll do one more. And I'm going to do this weird dollar bill one because I haven't stopped thinking about it now since Bill the Cat pointed it out. Kind of give him a puzzle agent jacket here. How's that for straight to the point? I don't even know what is going on here. Seems like some sort of proposition of some sort. Nefarious or otherwise, I'm not sure. And because, I don't know, America has warped everyone's brains around the world, I will just color this dollar bill green because we all know money's green, right? Right. In America it is anyway. Okay. I think that's it for today, folks. Thank you so much for jumping in and watching me do a little drawing. These streams get posted automatically on my YouTube channel as well, so you can always check them out there if you missed this. And yeah, I'll be back again, I'm sure, soon. Because I can't stay away for long, and it's always good for a little warm-up drawing to use this prompt book. So yeah, again, I appreciate everybody being here, and have a great day. All right, bye everybody.